Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dream Daddy. Fen's here.
Hello.
And we are playing Dream Daddy. I don't know, that was the terrible intro. Whoa, what the? And the game decided to minimize.
Game's like, nope.
No, we're not playing Dream Daddy, apparently. Okay, so we're on Matt. I guess we just go into a second date then?
Yeah, second date.
Alright. So I guess I'm the dad this time and you're Matt.
Oh man, I didn't think of a good voice. I still don't have a good Matt voice.
Well, you're gonna have to think of one.
I know.
Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room.
Yeah. Father?
Want to go to the coffee spoon?
Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff.
Amanda.
Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology?
Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not?
Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal.
Oh no, it's him again. Crusty teenager. Amanda and I take a short walk over
Amanda's gonna be into him.
Oh god.
Let's be honest.
Amanda and I take a short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar, pierced face.
I think I did his voice last time.
Okay, so I'll read him. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other day.
Ugh. Was he? Was he got a cold?
I don't know. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me because he's crusty. He's 100% immunocompromised.
Uh-huh.
He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss?
Dad.
This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I'm a father to, and I'm very protective of. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music?
I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
wrecked.
she's not having any of it.
Wrecked. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you.
Oh, damn, Pablo, read the room.
My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child.
Okay, this one apparently doesn't matter.
Yeah. We're not gonna defend Witch House.
No.
Reappropriate lines from taking. I like that one.
That's pretty good.
Listen here, Pablo. I have a very specific set of skills to, I can type pretty fast for people my age. If you so much as harm a hair on my daughter's head, I'll be coming for you at a comfortable 80 words per minute after I practice a little. That's also not that fast.
Dad. Oh, Jack.
Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high-five as fellow cool people do.
Oh, God. I see you've met my newest employee.
Oh, no. At your service. I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first.
All right, Pablo. Now what do we do with customers again?
Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage?
A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please.
Oh god, I forgot that every single thing is a pun. A classic. And you?
The last.
Father John Misto?
Yep.
A Father John Misto, please.
That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy.
Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy.
Oh, I was making a joke off. Father John Misty had an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so yeah, never mind.
Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him.
He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard.
How about he showers? Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hey.
Hell yes.
Hey.
I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple hours. I was going to go record shopping. Want to come along?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Pablo brings us our drink, and America, I almost said. Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him.
Aww.
Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Have you ever been here before?
No. I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff.
The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point?
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but I really think it's just nice to collect records.
They're also wrong about both of those.
It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love.
Also very true.
I appreciate that. That's why I try to get as many of the records I love in physical form as possible.
Yes.
I'm totally on board with that.
Remember when we were kids, we would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so we could record our favorite songs?
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took.
Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time somebody gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres: future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk? What? Nunsploitation. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Oh shit. Okay.
Purple. Is that a reference to the McDonald's milkshake?
I don't know, but all I know is that this walkthrough doesn't have this one.
Oh.
So give me 1 second.
Yep. Time to go to a different walkthrough. Da-la-la-la. There's no actual wipe there. I just made the noise. Oh my god.
Everything's saying the same things. Maybe this just doesn't matter.
Oh, it might not.
I think it might just not matter because all these are saying the same thing.
Do we go to purple?
Sure.
It's the McDonald's one, the grape flavored milkshake that existed once upon a time.
If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh. There's no champagne toast on here, so.
Everybody go to Bath and Body Works. Not a sponsor, but if they want to give us champagne toast soap, they can.
Oh my god, it's so
Buy
good.
the champagne toast. It's so good.
I feel like I'm like a Mountain Spring person. I like the this thing is gonna be like cinnamon.
I'm personally partial to the Power Violence Cherry Blossom, but
that's probably good, like really fruity actually. Yeah.
It's like just enough floral. What's your favorite ambient sound?
Rain, bowling alley, Star Trek bridge ambiance, howls of the bone course. The Star Trek bridge ambiance is pretty big.
It's pretty good.
But it is October. Do we go with the spooky option?
Because it's spooky season? I mean, much as I love spooky season, which is my favorite thing, I mean, I don't know, the Star Trek bridge ambiance makes me laugh whenever I see it. Like, that's just like, it's so specific. It's such a specific ambient sound.
It's such a good one, though.
It is. What's your dream vacation spot?
Ooh.
Oh god, number 2.
Why? Living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, starting a new life in the Baltics. None of these sound my backyard.
Jack is 100% a homebody, let's be honest. What's your deepest, darkest fear?
I worry that people are nice to me because they only want something from me. Feel like that's the happiest I will ever get. What if nobody exists but me, but I fabricated this universe saying you two and the waiter tells you that one.
The other one's a little too real.
Yeah. Well, this one.
Not that one. The first two are.
Yeah.
I don't like the first two.
Do we have to answer anything specific for this?
No.
Oh, okay. Matt thinks for a moment.
Oh, I know just the thing.
Matt runs to the end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me.
This is Dark Night of the Soul by Danger Mouse. This one almost didn't get released, but there are a ton of awesome collabs on it. Super underrated album. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation.
You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise.
Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt.
Just some light pickups.
Matt paces 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm good at this by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and The Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight! The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd?
That nerd is my buddy Jack. Jack, this beacon of human charm is Molly.
I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic still on tonight?
You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance?
I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on?
Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through.
Got a flyer for her right here.
You and Amanda should come by that night.
Matt blushes.
I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Will Vacant Veil be playing?
If only.
I finish playing for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Ugh.
Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories?
How do you mean?
Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff, and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments in my life.
Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia's Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait. When was the last time you smoked pot?
It's a weird question to...
Matt stops and thinks for a moment, right? Are you a narc? Do you know someone here?
It's been decades.
Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days?
I don't know. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yes.
Yeah, why not? Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. I got a dealer. It's just Pablo, isn't it? After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
Of course it's near the... He like thinks out of it. Are people selling drugs near my coffee shop?
Right? What do you think happens at your open mic nights?
Oh, no. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it, and I'll take the heat. Just promise that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own.
You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right?
Then
why are you guys meeting in an alley?
Yeah, I definitely knew that. Why not just go to a dispensary?
Yeah, if it's... What?
But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. If anything, like meeting in the back of an alley, you're meeting someone who's illegally growing the weed.
Yeah, you could get it.
If they have a permit, they could sell at a dispensary legally. And you could just go there and buy weed.
This is... I can't believe we're picking apart this dad dating simulator.
Listen, it has to be realistic for me to enjoy my dad's
true.
simulation.
This honestly just threw me out of the... No suspension of disbelief anymore.
Nope.
I swear. Oh, here's our guy.
Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Oh, surprised the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son.
Oh wait, I do dads and kids, right?
No,
I'm dads and Amanda.
Yes, and I'm... Okay, so, shit, what... Who sent you?
We're cool, man. We're cool.
Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is Prove you're cool.
Oh my god.
What? I need to know that you're down or I boat.
Why did you suddenly turn... You just suddenly turned pirate. Mutually assured destruction.
Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you. We know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, and we have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzz Cut Molly said you were coming. Right. Now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Sigh. All right. How much do you want? 1. 1 what?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
God. He means weed, Lucian.
Yeah, but how much?
1.
Oh my god. Look here. Take this and give me $10. Don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened.
Hey.
God. I won't tell your dad if you don't.
Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it up and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Oh god, now I'm just thinking about the episode of Spaced where they get high and then they give people some oregano instead.
Oh, good.
That
Oregano.
one's oregano. I'm in culinary school. That went smoothly.
Yeah, we should get off of public property before we smoke this.
Hey.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah?
Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at the gas station on our way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again.
Carmencita's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
The dadness is like real bad in this one, you know?
Let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection.
Oh.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me.
Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the table.
Do you want to do the honors?
Please, it's your house.
Oh.
If you say so.
Huh?
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch.
God.
Hey.
Oh no.
Never was too good at this.
I feel like Dan wrote this entire section.
Yeah.
Oh.
Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. Well, let's
The third.
rip that golf fairway.
Yes, let's do that.
I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much or am I just a baby?
What?
Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide.
That's not weed.
Oh god.
Hey, yeah.
Did we develop a taste for meth?
No, it's...
Matt takes another hit and winces.
Hey.
Yeah, this is oregano.
Oh my god.
They actually did the...
I was about to say, they're
Yeah.
sprinkling the pot? That
Yeah.
shouldn't be that fine. I sniffed the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off.
This is... Why didn't you... If it's legal, why didn't you guys just... Ah! Oh, well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober.
You know what? You're right.
Hey.
We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room and see the photos of Carmencita growing up. Spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that?
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young.
Oh no, we're gonna get feels. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. Oh, that's right, because we chose
Yeah.
that she died.
Yeah.
I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played the Sound Garden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together?
Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible.
Wow, that seems like a life of some people only dream of.
Oh.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your families, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Oh, man.
But once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Hey.
I'm out of practice.
I used to jam on the keys back in the day.
Oh yeah?
I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey, yeah.
No way, you had a ska phase?
Phase? Ska never
Oh
dies.
god.
Except for Scommunist Manifesto, who broke up right after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey.
Dude, that's so rad.
Mad pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love.
Oh man, let's see if I still got it. Oh no, is this a minigame? Sit down at the piano. Is it a minigame?
It doesn't say minigame.
I'm gonna save real quick just in case it is.
And it doesn't say minigame in the walkthrough. Classic.
I start playing chopsticks.
What a jam.
Alright, buddy, can you top that?
Hey.
I, shouldn't.
Oh, come on.
Hey.
No, been a long time. Never too late to get back into it.
Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Chopsticks, a song that children who are learning the piano usually figure out before they're 10. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second.
Okay. I'm, okay.
Matt closes his eyes and runs his finger over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time. I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes.
How was that?
That was amazing.
Oh, it's nothing.
Come on, man. That was killer. Are you going to pull that out for open mic tonight?
Hey.
Oh no, I never play at those.
Well, why not? You're really good.
It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore.
I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. All right, man. But I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Hey.
Thanks.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Hey.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay?
Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano and...
Hey.
I think we'll be fine. Night, dude.
I smile. Night. I walk inside the house, and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door, if I could read. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down.
What smells like a pizza parlor in here?
What? Nothing. So, what's up?
Dad, I'm hungry.
What?
Wait. No.
Hi, hungry.
No!
I'm Dad. Amanda collapses on the floor.
I promised myself I'd never let it come to this.
Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I spike it down.
You're a monster.
Want some spaghetti?
Yes, please.
Now I want spaghetti, weirdly. Amanda, this is gonna like fuel
like-
what we eat.
It really
that day.
is.
Amanda and I boil pasta and heat sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire.
How was record collecting?
It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band?
No way. Was he good?
I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing.
He played piano for you? Dude.
Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic that's happening in his coffee shop, but he kind of got weird about it.
Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go.
It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple of tunes there.
Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression.
Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention with a house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right?
I'm not going to... That sounds like that'd be great reality TV.
But it happens so much in those house hunter shows.
I know.
People have denied houses because the wall
I
colors are wrong.
know.
And I'm just like, you can change it.
I know.
Matt's song is stuck in my head all night.
Oh,
Oh.
romantic.
Oh, that's it? That was the date?
Yeah.
Matt's is so short. Well, we're going to have another scene anyway, but...
Yeah.
You know what?
Yes.
S rank.
Arcade fire in my heart.
Oh my god. Did you hear what he said? You're an arcade fire in my heart. Oh, we don't get a dad book thing. We get just a general thing.
Oh.
It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decide to take the long way home and casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate, wide walkable sidewalks at night. Oh, they're just forcing us into this.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So if I remember correctly, this is one of the things you can see if you decide to go out
Yes.
on the very first night that you're
Yeah,
there.
this is that scene.
So I guess if you just don't do it, they just throw it at you later anyway.
Yeah.
So this is going to be important because we have to.
Oh, because of
Robert.
Yeah, Robert.
Robert will be here.
I'm gonna pull up the Robert one just to.
As much as I want to see the other scene, because we also, I think, denied him. Oh no, did we sleep with him in the? Spoiler: you get an option to sleep with him here. I think we slept with him in the stream.
I think we did too.
So we're actually going to be seeing something new because we want to do the other one. And it's also required to not sleep with Robert on the first night in order to actually be able to get his good ending. If you sleep with Robert on the first night, that's it. You permanently are locked out of his good ending. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight.
I've got the options.
Wait, either it's Robert or Joseph's wife, right?
Well, no, you see both.
Oh, you do see both.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you see both in this scene.
Okay. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's a lot of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, so the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over to the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone and in the corner nursing a cocktail.
Yeah, the only difference is if you do this in the beginning,
you don't know
you don't
who
know
she
who
is.
she is.
Yes. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up half-heartedly and raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. Do we say hi to her?
I guess so, because the options that I have aren't any of these yet. So I think you could do either.
Well, we should say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices
this might be
me.
a second one?
Oh, then maybe it is the second one. Hey, who's playing Mary?
Oh, sorry. I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Let me just pull this real fast.
Yeah. Because maybe this is the second time at a bar, or is it a different scene? I don't know. It does actually confuse me a little bit.
Okay, so I guess this is... From what I'm looking at, this is like technically in a Joseph ending, like relation to Joseph ending.
It makes sense because Mary's
Oh.
his wife.
Yeah, so I need to...
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to mess up the Joseph stuff prematurely. So we should probably know what we have to say to Mary.
I'm not really seeing... Okay. I'm not finding anything, so I think we just gotta...
Okay. Maybe it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
Oh, I think as long as we rebuff her if she does get... Because, like, that's the thing, right?
Yeah, but we also need to walk her home.
That's right.
So we don't want to get her mad.
Right. You alright?
Never better.
She hiccups, because she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh.
Will you walk a gal home?
Oh, okay, I guess we just walk her home.
Yeah, but that's where... I think maybe that's where it gets a little testy.
I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away.
Hey.
I got it.
She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight.
I know you.
Oh, it's assuming that we went to the bar the first night.
Yeah, it's a little...
Because he
Wonky.
said she looks different without a guy hanging off of her.
Yeah.
That's what happened the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing weird, just...
She usually is one of the bar staff walk her home. But I trust you.
She doesn't, like, go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets.
Nah.
Nah?
Ain't her thing.
Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms.
No, she's drinking because her husband is cheating on her.
She thinks her husband is cheating on her.
To be fair, when we go on dates with him, he will be cheating on her.
That's not necessarily true. It's still
He's also a
running
manipulative, creepy bastard. So
only in the cult ending.
no, he is in the
Oh, is he?
his yeah.
Oh. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head.
Such a gentleman.
Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street towards the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her for fear that she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing?
Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I. Just sorry.
That's alright.
Hey.
I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you.
It's alright.
No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it.
As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me.
Wait, can we just... Hold on.
What's wrong?
How about another drink? Old time's sake.
Come on, Mary. It's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me half a smile.
You're right.
She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest.
You're a good kid. Thanks for the company.
Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh. Okay, that was just a weird extra scene. It wasn't the Robert scene.
No, because the Robert scene was in the very beginning.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if we were going to get an extra scene.
Hey, Jack. What are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her.
It's our least favorite joke. Combined, actually, right?
Well,
Poker. I hardly know her.
there it is. Well, good talk.
Wait, actually, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated.
No, I get it. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games, and I figured I should send an invite your way.
Weekly poker games and we haven't been invited? That sounds great. I love losing money.
Cool, dude. See you soon.
Lose that
money.
Well, Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over.
You would have a going out coat.
Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something.
Yeah, you should have. Hey, man.
Crap, I should have brought something.
No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. Oh, God.
How long have you guys been at this for?
Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes.
Oh my God, it's like everyone.
Oh, shit.
We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting.
It's everybody but Damien.
Damien Hugo's not here either.
Oh, yeah.
And Robert.
Robert's here.
Is he?
Read it.
Oh, Robert's just in the corner brooding as well. Oh my God.
Oh.
Jack. Oh, no, this is all
Jack, glad you could make it.
you. You have so many.
So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money.
Just like old times.
Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker.
I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker.
Are you still as terrible as you were in college? It doesn't matter what we do, so.
Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker.
There's no way you're as bad as Joseph.
Joseph shrugs.
Oh.
This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious.
Jesus. No, they're not. Everybody laughs.
Let's just get the game going.
Oh.
We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. First couple rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this?
It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell. Like, Matt will scratch his ear.
Oh.
Hey. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie.
Hey.
Now wait a second.
Oh.
And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand.
Yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell?
Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face.
Oh. What about Robert?
Honestly, the man's an enigma.
Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute.
Nice.
I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company.
You're not going to do my voice for Robert?
I can't do it. Oh, which,
you just want me to do it?
Wait, which voice is yours again for him?
I'm just here to enjoy the company.
I don't think, I can't do that.
Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it.
Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Whoa.
What, are you a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse, speed, Tijuana Johnny's?
What does that even mean?
I can get you the street stuff easy. But if you're looking for something exotic or designer, it's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow. Someday. Oh, I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet, and this is a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty.
Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. No, we all haven't.
I've never done that.
We go back to playing. I really got to stop eating the pigs in the blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know, but they're very good. What?
Because he's making a joke because it's multiple pigs in blankets.
Oh,
So he's trying to figure out the proper
I
phrasing.
see. But it's the same. Pigs in blankets. Pigs in blankets.
Yeah. Well, it's pigs in a blankets. That's what he said.
Oh, okay. I don't know, but they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them.
Oof, I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn.
Bro.
If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times.
Nice.
Actually, it's technically 5.
Yeah.
Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. Now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. How about you just don't get your kid that toy?
Well, yeah.
Those are so unnecessary. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Growing up, I never wanted one of those dolls. I thought they were gross.
Yeah.
Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in on her after she tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere.
Oh, God.
Fake poop, but still.
That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories?
Is everybody buying
Everyone-
their kids poop
I
dolls?
don't know. Everyone nods in agreement.
Oh.
Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Greg, I feel that.
Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible.
It's because you guys have been drinking all night. They
It's
suddenly
true.
taste better. These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
Oh.
I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips.
Oh.
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego.
We all look at Matt, confused.
It's, maybe not any of your wheelhouses.
Oh.
How's the shop nowadays?
Hey.
Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate.
You're getting rid of Pablo.
I think this was supposed to be pre-Pablo.
Yeah.
Hey.
If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know.
That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has since lost all of his chips and has taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals all the cards.
Hey.
So, what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round?
Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey.
Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. That was the wrong voice. Oops. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. Got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral.
Oh, you're gonna lose that, maybe.
Now you're talking my language.
He throws the keys to his truck on the table.
Oh, she's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground.
Nope.
Oh.
Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. It's just the way
Yep.
you're calling that.
Deal the cards, Bry Guy. Are you guys sure you wanna... You heard the man. Deal.
Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey.
So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck, great biceps. But it didn't last long, though. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gow in the back room of a Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Jiaju Park and had to make my life new there. My life knew from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear, loved deeper than I ever had, and lost it many more times over.
Now I'm really regretting not reading all of his lines. In
I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this.
I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this.
I need to just take that sound clip now and just keep and have that at the ready. So let's make this more interesting.
Hey.
Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket.
Why
and
does he
tosses
have
it
that just in his... He was ready to bet his house.
Right?
What the hell? All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Craig's like, I'm just putting up whiskey. What the fuck, dude?
Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again.
I fold.
Hey.
Everyone erupts.
Fine. The whiskey's yours. And that's why... Oh, no, there you go. You say this.
And that's why you don't dance with the devil.
So, what was it? Were you bluffing, or did you have the cards?
That's for me to take to my grave, fellas.
I think you just need to... You just always need to do
always gotta be Robert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next week, boys.
Ah.
Next week.
Oh.
You got it.
Bro.
I'll be there.
Sure thing. This has been very relaxing, and I sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight.
Keep working on that poker face, Jack.
We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. Alrighty then.
Welcome.
Oh.
You've got dads.
Alright, so next time we will do Matt's third date,
Mhm.
and then revert back to a previous save so that we can start working on Brian, I guess.
Yeah. Now we get the brag dad.
Ugh, Brian Dad's the worst.
Well, yeah, and literally, because I've done his stories, it's all brag related and
Oh,
trying to
God.
out dad the other person, which is kind of funny, but also it's like, ugh.
Alright, well, we have that to look forward to after next episode. So, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!
Bye.